I'm shaking a little. I mean, it's not often that a girl asks a guy out.
So describe him physically. Do you have a type physically on how a person looks? And if you do, does he match that description?
I wouldn't say. I thought I had a type.
Oh, and then what happened?
And then I saw him and I was like,
okay, let's try this out.
So for me, I was like, buff guy, like he must look like really attractive and stuff. And then I saw him, and as I'm saying, just his behavior was attractive, just everything that he was not doing.
Anyways, have you ever been approached by a lady before?
I haven't. It's something that I'm not really familiar with. I'm not used to it. Nowadays, society, we approach the ladies. Guys approach females more often than they do.
Yes. So how are you feeling right now since the ladies are
nervous, but yeah, I guess I'm wondering who she, because you said that she knows me, so yeah.
Yeah, she knows you. How does it make you feel that she's asking you out on TV, a national platform?
I actually feel appreciated. She's probably somebody that, I already feel appreciated. She's probably somebody that had an eye on me. So I wonder who's this lady. I'm looking forward to meeting her.
I actually also brought you this ice cream because it's hot today. And they are red because I'm hoping we can share some love.
Okay.
And they are chocolate because I'm very sweet.
Oh wow, you do seem sweet, really.
Thank you
so much. I
have a crush on you.
It's a beautiful day, the sun is shining, birds are chirping, the wind is blowing, and love is brewing. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, Nene and Manenekazi, welcome to Select Africa TV on yet another amazing episode of I Have a Crush on You. Remember, it is season 2. Sine, but of course, if we VIP Mthembu, then you get to call me Antama 2000 and I will be your host with the most or your MC with the basic. Namhlanje Pants Corner in Durban, Banana. We are at the skate park. Just doing what we do best, and now we can also pull through for you. So mangabe nawe khona umuntu omfunayo, ufuna ukuthi nitshole, ufuna ukuthi abunga nakho, ufuna ukusebenza naye but uyasaba ukum-approach manu negwababa. Wena ungasabi, we will sort you out. Just write to us on the email address down below and we will come through for you and come to the rescue. So today, abantu abaziselana, Neo, it's a female, she's a gorgeous looking hun who is after Carlo, who's also a handsome looking man. And apparently they met at the bar because Carlo is a bartender. So while he was mixing drinks, in the mix, feelings were caught and feelings were mixed. Kwamixeka nemizwa phakathi kwabingqube emfange. So njengoba sifuna ukubona ukuthi into yabo izohamba iphelele kanjani. Since especially ngoba ke kuNeo who is the girl obhalele uCarlo who is the guy. Now angazi ke noma uzohamba esekhala mawukuthi uCarlo uyamgabha, hopefully not. But you come through and follow me. While you follow me, please also remember to follow us, Select Africa TV on social media and subscribe to this awesome channel right here on YouTube. Now, Sambe Sobana Unio and Carlo, you stay low. Ah! Mbukeli Lapakaya, you are still tuned in to I Have a Crush on You. It is season 2 right here on Select Africa TV. But of course, if we be here, Andama 2000, and I'm with the gorgeous looking, beautiful Nene. How are you doing, darling?
Hey, I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm alright. You know what? The sun is so hot, and I've got my shades on. I don't know what to but I've been telling my viewers that you are so pretty. And I couldn't wait for them to actually see you because I don't want it to look like I'm the liar. Looking so fresh. We are matching outfits and stuff.
Thank you. Definitely, we are both looking so cute. You're beautiful too, man.
Stop it. Stop it. I like it. I'm alright. So you're used to this bike thingy. So many ladies can't ride bikes, but they can ride other things.
Hey.
I can't believe I said that.
No, I can ride both.
Oh.
No.
So how are you? And where I understand you met Carlo at a bar.
Yes.
Do you think he knows you? Have you guys ever had a conversation like where you actually get to talk and get to know each other?
No, not at all. So we haven't spoken face to face.
Okay.
I'm hoping he noticed me. I'm hoping he has seen me. But yeah, I was just out with my girls and just something about him, I could see the kind of guy. He's very decent, the way he kept himself.
Something? So he's decent and
he just had this manly thing about him. Like he wasn't acting like other guys. He was so mature. He was calm, He wasn't.
And that's your type. Normally, that's the guys you like going for.
I would love to have a guy
who's calm.
Yeah.
Is that because you are kind of outspoken and almost bubbly? Because I know normally they say opposites attract. With me, for example, I'm too loud, so I don't need a guy who's as loud as I am. I always need someone who's kind of softer and calm and shy and quiet. Do you think you're the same too?
I think so, definitely. I need somebody who can also remind me, like, you don't have to always be out there. And I need someone who can also teach me the opposite of what I am. And
exactly.
he's
That's
perfect
so
for that.
important.
Yeah.
He's perfect.
Yes.
So describe him physically. Do you have a type physically on how a person looks? And if you do, does he match that description?
I wouldn't say. I thought I had a type.
Oh, and then what happened?
And then I saw him and I was like,
okay, let's try this out.
So for me, I was like, buff guy, like he must look like really attractive and stuff. And then I saw him and as I'm saying, just his behavior was attractive, just everything that he was not doing. It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and like I said, for me, that is so opposite to my personality. So it's like, I want to learn how to be like that when I need to,
Okay.
Not to say I'm wild or anything, but I want to know how to have that calm, that when you walk in a room, they don't need to they just look at you and they're like, oh, wow, you don't have to say anything, you don't have to do anything, but just by doing nothing, you look the part. You look very approachable. You look very heads on your shoulders. You know what you're doing. So yeah.
Okay. Do you have strong political views? I'm trying to ask because I want to know, if you do have strong views politically and he doesn't, then how does it work out? Because I recently read somewhere on the internet that it's important for your girlfriend or for your partner to know what's happening in around the world. So that when you guys are cuddling and pillow talking and just having a fun time, you can also have intellectual conversations. Is that a thing for you, or you just don't care about those things?
To be honest, because I'm so out there, I have been involved in politics. So I don't see that too much about him. I think he's going to change that. I wouldn't say he's not worried about it, but I think he's not so concerned about the world itself, He's different.
He's different. That's when you know you've caught feelings. As soon as you start saying guys are different. When men are the same.
I really don't think he's one of those guys. I don't.
Okay.
But if he has got some strong political views, I think that'll work in our favor. So.
Okay. So do you think what he decides to vote for in the elections would be a deal breaker for you if it's not what you genuinely are into or following?
I think it will definitely be a deal breaker because, to be honest, I've mostly worked around politics. So for somebody to approach me and be actually interested in, wanting to vote or understand more about the political side, I think that's a definite deal breaker, and we can do this together.
But
even
now,
if he doesn't,
I'm trying to understand how this works. You approach me and you tell me my views on politics are a deal breaker, but you came in my space. How does it work?
I guess I'm just a type of person where I'm open to a lot of things. I love to explore. I love even things I don't know. I want to know about it. So I think that's also why I'm so interested in this guy, because I want to know more
about him.
I want to know how's it going in his head, what gives him that approach to life.
What actually are your deal breakers in relationships? Now, politics aside, just general random things from, I don't know, cheating to abuse to having kids and all the other stuff that's out there.
So the kids thing, I don't mind. We can work around that.
Do you have kids?
But yes, I have one.
Okay.
So everything else, I think the most important for me is just a guy who has a vision. You know?
Very important.
He knows what he wants to do or where he's going. He has a plan, you know? He's not just living his life.
Just out here doing YOLO.
Yeah, so whatever it is, we can speak about it, we can work on it as long as there's a vision,
Okay. So I'm wondering where you kept that baby in that flat tummy. Because I'm just like, girl, what did you do? How did you snap back?
I think it's genetics, to be honest. To be very honest.
I love the honesty. Love it so much. Okay, so I'm about to bring out Carlo so you can actually sit down and have a talk with him. Are you nervous? How are you feeling? Especially because is it your first time actually being the one to do the first move on the guy?
Yes, it is.
How are you
It's
feeling?
my very first time. I am nervous. I don't know what to expect. As I said, he's different. He's very opposite to what I would go for. So I'm nervous but excited.
Ish. So if he says it's a no, do you have like a backup reaction as to how you deal with that if it's a rejection? Because rejection is so painful. I mean, I'm speaking from the experience of work when we apply and stuff. Now, can you imagine, like on TV, you're trying to shoot your shot and this guy's just like, nah. How are you going to handle that if it gets to that? I'm hoping it won't.
I really hope so too, but I think I have to just be very mature about it, you know. This is me shooting my shot, so it's my first time. I understand what I'm putting myself through.
What if he has a girlfriend? Have you checked that?
No.
Are you single?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So I'm hoping it doesn't have a girlfriend, and I'm hoping all goes well. I'm just wishing you the best for the dates. I'm also curious to see how it unfolds. So let's go and check out Carlo and just so we can get to start.
Let's see what happens.
Yay.
Okay.
So yeah, let's do this. And all the
Sure.
best, Jim. I love this being Disako. I wish I was as brave as you are. I think I would go so far in life if I just had that mentality of just going for what you want, regardless of what society thinks or what people or how people view you or whatever. Regardless of the nerves and everything, you're just pushing through.
I think it's very important, yes. And yeah, let's see what's in store.
Okay, Carlo, we are about to see what's in store. So, Mlaleli Mbugeli, Ungaindawo Shalala, this is I Have a Crush on You Season 2. Let's check out Carlo. It is Season 2 of I Have a Crush on You right here on Select Africa TV. I hope you've already subscribed to this awesome channel right here on YouTube. If you have not, darling, you are missing out. But please do hit the subscribe button right now. So I'm out here chilling with Carlo, and this is the man we are here for. Oh, it rhymes. Carlo, the man we are here for.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so Carlo, my name is Sine, and I'm the host for. Thank you, nice to meet you too. I'm the host for I Have a Crush on You, and as the name suggests, the name of the show suggests, there's a lady that has a crush on you, and she asked me to assist her so that she can be able to bring you down here and talk to you about the crush, and she'll be the one to actually explain where she'd like to take the crush and what plans she has for you, but she's basically asking you out.
Okay, well, I wonder who's this mystery woman.
She said she doubts you'd remember her because I think you guys have only met. I think she said once, but you haven't like had a one-on-one conversation, so she highly doubts you'd still remember her. But it's someone you've met before.
Okay. I'm actually looking forward to meeting this lovely person.
Is yellow your favorite color?
Yeah, yellow is my favorite color. How do you know?
No, I was just taking a guess, and I think you'd like her because she's also wearing yellow.
Oh wow!
So already you guys are matching.
A match.
Yeah. So her name is Neo. You are Carlo.
Yes.
And you are both wearing yellow.
Oh wow!
Oh wow! I tried to come through to the party. I mean, orange is not yellow, but I think it's the same color scheme. Anyways, have you ever been approached by a lady before?
I haven't. It's something that I'm not really familiar with. I'm not used to it. You know, nowadays society we approach the ladies. Guys approach females more often than they do.
Yes. So how are you feeling right now since the ladies are
nervous, but yeah, I guess I'm wondering who she, because you said that she knows me. So yeah.
Yeah, she knows you. How does it make you feel that she's asking you out on TV, a national platform?
I actually feel appreciated. She's probably somebody that, I already feel appreciated. She's probably somebody that has had an eye on me. So I wonder who's this lady. I'm looking forward to meeting her.
Okay.
Tonight.
So do you have any boxes that you'd like her to tick? Are there any specific things that you look for if you are the one who's approaching a lady? What are the things are you looking
100%.
for? Could be physically, it could be mentally, because I know we are all attracted to different things. Other people are attracted to the mind, other people are attracted to the body, other people are attracted to the personality and who you are. And so what kind of woman would you ideally go for?
Actually, everybody would say I like my woman beautiful, down to earth, humble, not too bold, but yeah.
I think she already ticks most of those boxes. I'm just patiently waiting for you to see her, but she's already ticking like most of them.
Also, a woman that has aspiration. She has high visions, so that's something that I'm actually looking forward to, because I have a lot of goals and I want somebody to be there to actually assist me in
and support you.
achieving them, you know. Yes,
You guys
somebody
are
who has the
actually
support.
a great match, because she said the same. I asked her the same question, and she said she's looking for someone who has a vision and who wants to wake up every day and just hustle and try and do
For
things.
better tomorrow.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
awesome. So it really sounds like interesting. She sounds as if she is my type, you know. I really wonder who is this woman though.
You'll see her just now. So I'm told you work at a bar. So how often do you go out and just to groove and drink and just hang out with friends? But I mean in the nightlife.
Yeah, well, clearly, as you've said, I work at a bar, but going out, I'm not really of an outdoor person because I'm most of the time I'm in the club, so yeah, weekends especially. So I get to see enough of it, and a lot of times while I'm at work, I'm drinking. You know, we have fun as bartenders. We do a lot that obviously our superiors don't know or see. But yeah,
But
it's fun. It's a
you
fun.
just admitted on camera.
Even though it's on camera, but it's a fun environment, you know.
Yeah, it
It
sounds
is what
fun.
it is. So yeah, you meet a lot of females, you do things, people in general, you socialize. So I'm the person but however, behind closed doors, I'm really a down to earth person. I'm more of, how could I say, I like to stick to myself.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm really curious to know who's this lady because
I
I
know
meet
you
so
are.
many on the daily. But yeah,
I know you are. Actually, speaking of the things you like to do for fun, what are your hobbies?
my hobbies, I like surfing. I'll be honest, I like surfing. I like playing indoor football.
Okay.
Yeah, I like, yeah, just basically that. I read now and then just to keep my mind stimulated. But apart from that, overall, surfing is one of my favorite things to do.
Okay. Do you have a girlfriend?
Currently, no, I'm actually
Oh,
out here
thank
looking
God.
for Mrs. Right.
Oh,
Hopefully, the one
Mrs. Right
today
has
that I'm
found
going to
you.
meet is actually Mrs. Right because, yeah, she sounds, as you said, she's ticked all the boxes that I'm looking for in a woman. So I've got high visions and hopes today. So hopefully she is.
No, no, no. Miss Right has found you. She came on your doorstep to be the one to find you. So that's how you should know she's your soulmate, because she made the effort to break her boundaries, and regardless of what society says or how it's done, blah blah blah, she was like, no, that's my man and I'm fetching my man. I'm shooting my shots. So let's go and see Neil.
Yeah, sure.
How excited are you about
I'm
on a
excited
scale of 1 to 10?
Oof, I'll say 11.
Okay, let's not waste time. Let's do this on a scale of 1 to 10. We are 11% excited to see Neo. So let's go through and see what Neo and Carlo have in store for each other. Don't go anywhere. This is I Have a Crush on You.
I am Neo, that you've been hearing about.
Hi, how are you, Neil?
I'm good, thanks. And you?
Well,
Are you happy to see me?
Yeah, finally I could actually put a face to the, you know, to the so much good things I've been hearing about you, the person, you know, as yeah.
So you don't remember me from
I kind of do.
your workplace?
Yes, I kind of do actually, you know, looking, your face seems very familiar.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice. That's a good start. So I actually wrote to the show because I noticed you that night, and I'm sure you can see by now that I'm a very outspoken person, and I actually also brought you this ice cream because it's hot
thank
today,
you. So
and
kind of
they
you.
are red because I'm hoping we can share some love.
Okay.
And they are chocolate because I'm very sweet.
Oh wow, you do seem sweet, really.
Thank you
so much. I
So
appreciate
I'm really hoping we can get to know each other
Yeah, no,
a bit
sure
more.
thing. Yes, we can. So we can actually get, you know, have a small conversation and find out. I just want to find out maybe a little bit more about you to see, you know.
I'd love to know more about you as well because, to be honest, you are not somebody that I thought I'd ever approach. But when I walked in, I think I was mesmerized, and I just wanted. Do you still work at the same place? Because
Currently, no, I don't work at the same bar, but I'm at a different bar now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. So yeah, I'm glad we both wore yellow today.
Oh wow, yes, what a coincidence, eh?
Yeah. So where are you from, actually?
Okay, so originally I'm from Sydenham, and currently I'm staying in town. Yes. And
Okay.
you? Where are
I'm
you
also
from?
actually from Sydenham,
Okay.
but I don't stay there anymore as well. So I'm wondering how we didn't meet sooner.
Yeah, true, eh?
Wow.
Maybe we brought together right now for a purpose. Maybe it's
And-
destined to be.
And are you still single? Or are you
Currently.
single?
No,
I
I'm
never actually asked that
single.
question.
I am single, and I'm currently looking for Mrs. Right. Hopefully, you know.
I can
you
be.
are that one.
Yes, I can. I would
Yes.
love to be. You know what? I also want to know, though, that's going to be important to me because the way that I met you, I would hate to have another female come and, you know, you obviously exposed to a lot of females in your workplace. And how does that make you feel if I had to ask you to get into something serious with me?
It would put me on the spot, not to lie, but to start off with, I must say, I really like your hair. Your hair is looking
Thank
beautiful
you.
today, and thanks for the ice cream. But yeah, I wouldn't mind. We could take it easy, and then we could get to know one another, you know. And yeah,
And how do you feel about like moving forward? Do you feel that if this works, would you want to have a plan together, or you just want to take this, go with the flow?
I won't mind. Honestly speaking, Yoka, Neo. You said your name is Neo, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I won't lie to you, I'm a very outspoken person. I love going out with my girls. Not to say that I'll continue, but you know, I'm a very bubbly person. And
So
what?
how much are you doing? Is it going out like on a constant? And is it something that's
No.
every weekend thing?
No, well, that's why, like, I think I'm willing to change, because that's why I'm here to approach you. I don't feel that I've
Well,
been
yeah,
with a guy
as
like you before.
as you know that I actually used to work in a bar, you know, as you say, where you saw me. So yeah, you know, but I'm a down to earth person. I want my days off. I'm really spending it alone, either maybe surfing or doing stuff like that, playing indoor football. So that's what I
Can
like
you
to
teach
do.
me how to surf?
Oh, definitely.
We can surf together.
Definitely, no need to be rude or anything, but you can ride my wave.
So I can write something else.
Yes.
Okay, well, that took a lot off of my shoulders. I'm really happy, and I really hope that we can get to know each other more. I want to know more about you. I want to know also what you do in your spare time. Do you have a lot of females in your life, not just in your work life, you know?
No, I do, but excuse me, like not really. Where I pay attention to them, you know, there is always going to be another woman or something. However, it's not something that, you know, something serious or, you know, like.
Would I be able to trust you if we're trying this out?
It really takes a lot for me to actually commit myself. When I love, you know. So
Okay.
I've been on the road quite a few times, got my heart broken. So I'm actually surprised that you actually, you know, you wrote into the show as you're saying, and you try to find me and stuff like that. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. I thank you for doing that there. And I would wanna, you know, get to know you a little while and then see how could, you know, things work out between me and you. Hopefully I am the one for you. It's just
I
that
think-
maybe you're not going. Maybe is there anything specific that you're looking for in a guy?
I think everything you've just said now confirms to me that I was looking at a very opposite guy, but the guy that I hoped for. And
Yes.
the fact that you just appreciate me doing this, it's like I was out here shooting my shots, and
Yes.
I was taking a chance, because I was even saying, you know, you seem much more quiet than me and stuff, and I'm
No, I
I'm
am
so glad
quiet.
to
I
hear
can
that.
see, and I know, you know, it's only natural for you as a woman to be, you know, outstanding, basically, to make sure, you know, your woman, you guys like to, not in a room, you know, but you guys like to, you know, make sure that your opinion is always heard
Yes.
across the floor. But I feel you, and I grew up in a home, you know, just to tell you a little bit of my upbringing in a short sentence. I grew up as a single mom, so obviously I was always taught to respect a woman. So that's one thing I do.
I think I saw, I knew it. I said he's got this manly thing about him, and you know, you're saying so. My
Yes.
heart. Wow, I think this has been the best shot that I've ever taken.
Nice.
Wow, it feels like a movie.
So like, are you single?
Yes, I've been just mingling, and I'm willing to stop mingling for you.
Serious? Wow,
Yes.
I'm probably the biggest lucky guy to actually.
I would
Get
say I'm
you.
also a lucky woman, because
You're beautiful.
I didn't
Like, so
expect. Thank you so much. You're just as
welcome.
handsome.
You're welcome.
Wow. So, are you willing to see what we can do from
Yeah,
here
sure thing.
onwards?
We could drive, get to know each other. Maybe I could take you out sometime when you're free.
What would your idea be of a first date, though? What do you think I would like for a first date?
Sorry, this ice cream is melting.
No, it's
but
fine.
my idea of a first date would actually be.
It's hot, or maybe it's me.
It's really hot today. So my idea of a first date would actually be, you know, maybe taking you out, maybe watching lunch, taking ice cream on the beach, you know.
I think that would be so nice, because
I'm not too sure, but I'm not really a romantic type of guy, but I don't like to when it comes to things like that. I will put all my effort and time and make sure that it's something that's worthwhile and your time.
I still think that's beautiful because I mean this is where I chose to approach you. So this would definitely always be a memory for me.
Awesome, no problem. So regarding this year, so do you have anything specific that maybe as an Australian that you're looking for in a guy?
Well, like I said, a lot of you just telling me vaguely about yourself tells me that I think I found the fact that you were grown up, as you said, by a mom, you're a single mom, and you respect women differently. That was something I saw in you, and it really attracted me. I think that pieced everything else together because you don't just come across a guy who knows how to carry himself.
So where do you stay now?
Now at the moment,
since you said you must stay in Sydney.
So I'm staying near the Bluff at the moment. But traveling's not a problem. I'm staying by myself.
Oh, like so, this ice cream is leaking one.
Maybe just try and get it back in your packet, or I don't know.
Don't worry.
Do what you gotta do with your mouth.
Yes, no, definitely. Yeah, but maybe in the future I'll be able to lick you just like this ice cream.
Oh my gosh!
You don't need to be rude there, though.
No, that's okay. We will get there for sure. But yeah, traveling to me will definitely not be a problem. I hope I can see you soon.
Are you adventurous? Do you like traveling? Do you like going
I am. That's actually what scared me because I love trying new things, and I could see that you either know what you want or you know why you're here, what you're doing, and you have a different level of respect. So for me,
I'm really
it was.
Outdoor person. I like going out, camping, doing this and that.
Yeah, I'm definitely willing to try those things because I'd love to make new experiences. That is me, and that's why I was, let me shoot my shot in a different way. Okay. And I wrote to the show.
I know this Christian might be, do you have kids?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay.
It's a boy. How does that make you feel?
No, not. I'm pretty sure. I'm not actually jumping the gun, but I'm willing to take my chances and see maybe I could be a good father figure or a role. However, I'm not, jumping there yet. But yeah, we could work it out as long as. How old is he?
He's gonna be 8.
Okay. Well, I don't have any kids anymore.
Okay, so that'll
be
your first.
A little bit odd, yes,
it'll be something we're gonna have to learn, I guess, together.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a different background already, but.
No, but I'm willing to shoot my shots and try. Honestly, you seem like a nice person and all that, so you're really gorgeous. So I've been single for a while now, maybe just like about 6 months. But I'm actually looking forward to starting a new chapter with you and trying something. Hopefully it works out,
I would never, though, put the pressure of my kid on you from the very start, though.
Yes.
Because obviously I need to respect you. I need to respect him introducing a male in my life. So.
No, not a problem. And just to find out, since you said you have one.
Yes.
Is it a son?
Yes.
Okay, and you and his dad maybe still speak, anything like that?
No, if it's most of the time I'm trying to do what I can so that I don't have to too much involve myself with him. So we have a very mature understanding that he knows, okay, he has to play his role and I play my role irrespective.
No, that's something what I would say there was it something I can relate to, and I won't really relate to it, sorry. But what I can say is, for starters, that's something that actually captures my attention is that I love a woman that's independent, a strong woman. You don't need somebody to take care of you, but if you know what I'm trying to say, Yeah, but that's a good thing, that you're being independent and you're not requiring any assistance. But moving on, I'm pretty sure that we would. It seemed like, we understand one another, and it seems like you could relate to part of my story. So I'm willing to try something with you. Hopefully, I am the one for you.
For me, I have positive feelings. So
okay. And how long have you been single now?
Sure. Probably a few years now, 3-4 years.
Serious?
And, yeah.
Wow.
I've just been having fun, and
so
like I
literally,
said,
even though in today's day and age we know society is, you've been single for 3 years. I'll be honest, I've been single, as I said, 5 to 6 months max. But apart from that, how have you been surviving? I'm sorry, you just gotta be realistic.
Well, as guys always say, it's it's easy for girls. Not to say that I've been going around and being with other guys, but I guess I got tired and I wanted to wait for something different, and I don't know,
Okay.
maybe your poise, just something
Okay. No, so
about you was not
basically you're the patient type. You're willing to wait
for the
as
right
long
man.
as it
Yes.
takes to get something that's worthwhile waiting for.
Yes, definitely. And I mean, it looks like it's paid off because everything you've told me so far about yourself, I have not had that kind of conversation or heard it out of another guy's mouth. So,
No, definitely is.
but yeah, don't even stress too much about that.
I won't lie to
So
you.
yeah, I'm really looking forward to our first date, and I trust and I hope that things will continue from there. I hope we don't fall away.
No, definitely. Do you like surfing?
Yeah, well, I haven't surfed before. I'm
as
gonna start liking it
and
because
I
I
did
want
tell
to
you.
know.
Oh yeah, I even forgot. I did say that you can ride my wave, but it's
Yeah.
not a problem. I'll teach you how to surf.
So
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that. I think even if we have to on our first date, I'll be so happy.
Okay, no problem at all. We can. So you're willing to?
Yes.
Okay, I'll say yes myself. I'm
Thank
willing
you.
to try something new with you. You seem like a very bubbly, fantastic person. I like your vibe. I like your smile. You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
Your
I hope I
eyes,
can
you're pretty.
change your perspective from your last relationship.
No, definitely you will. Hopefully, eh? But we can work on towards better things, you know.
That
We
is
don't
my
have to
goal.
rush. As you said, you have a son, so I also don't want to be a strain on your side.
As
But
long as there's a vision.
whenever you need me, I'm definitely I am a person that you can count on. I'll always be there for you as far as that we are together.
We should probably get you something for your hands.
Definitely, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so how was your ice cream date? Are you guys blending in like your t-shirts? Are you matching? Are you vibing? How are you both feeling?
I think we are blending.
Yes, we are definitely we are blending in, and the ice cream was nice. It was
And
nice.
so was your date.
Yes, it was. Yes.
So did it meet your expectations? I know you didn't really have a lot of expectations because you didn't really know what to expect.
Yes.
But from the little things you thought of and how it's going to end, are you happy with the ending and how it went?
No, I'm really am. I'm satisfied, and it was nice, having a small conversation with Neo. Yeah, I actually enjoyed. I find us really compatible. I really think we're
I
gonna
also
do
find
it.
you guys
Everything about
compatible.
today.
I think we're gonna
When are you
do
getting
this.
married? At Home Affairs it's so cheap.
I'll be honest with you,
Guys are available
maybe
next week, Saturday.
maybe if I was a Pakistan, but now
We'd make a
but
plan.
now no.
No, there has to be a future. There has
There's
to
a future, but we'll work on it. We'll just better ourselves, try and understand her more. She's, as I told her, she's a really gorgeous, beautiful woman. So I don't want her to be outshining me in any way, not to be rude, but I want us to work together and first, become stable in this relationship, or even if we are actually gonna go ahead and do
So
this.
it's a yes from you.
I feel it's a yes. I
Did
don't want
you
to
tell her
deny
it's a
it.
yes or you are just thinking about it now?
I kind of told her small odds and ends. I don't know if she caught on, but yeah, I'm actually interested in starting a new chapter with her. Oh, sorry, those tears.
and just speaking with you earlier, it feels almost too good to be true. I was telling him the same thing. Like I'm so happy I wrote to the show. I was shooting my shots, and you said things that I feel like my
It felt
vibe
like
sensed
deja
it.
vu.
You know,
Okay.
and I'm glad. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
We need to
You
see
don't
where
need to
this
thank
can
me.
go.
You can thank me later, but not now. Don't worry.
I feel like I'm out of
Umi,
place
oh.
and you guys need to get a room. Because I'm just chilling in the center and I'm like, wait, what?
No, no
It's
problem,
because of
no
you
problem.
though. Like,
No, thank you for writing to the show. And
How was I
told
gonna
you
find
earlier-
him?
Exactly. I told you earlier, I admire your bravery. I admire your bravery, and I really wish all of us could do the same. Not just in relationships, but in life generally. The
I
things you want,
tried.
go for it, no matter how scary it seems, and no matter how
100%
out of
true.
reach or impossible it is. But just go for it, because you never know. Look, she was
You
taking
should
a
always be
chance.
willing
I
to
tried
go
to
the
be
extra
so
mile,
cool.
Exactly, but it landed.
I just tried to be so cool. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be this person I am every day. You either gonna
Love me for
fall
who
in
I
love
am.
with
who
this
I am
loud
or
me,
not.
and
That's basically the same thing I'm just trying to figure out. But we'll see as time goes by.
So since you guys did your first dates in matching outfits, does this mean for all your other dates
His
you
and
will find
hers.
you
Yes,
his?
it's
Mine
Mr.
and
and
yours.
Mrs.
I think we're gonna have to go shopping.
Even before we try the match.
Girl, stop! Do you think there would ever be a time in your relationship where, because I mean, conventionally it is the guy who has to go out. You did establish that, right?
Yes.
But now it happened the other way around for you? Do you think that ever be a time where, for example, you guys are arguing or whatever, and you remind her, listen, remember that I didn't even ask for no relationship.
No,
You
no,
were the
no.
one. who came
Honestly
and disturbed my
speaking,
peace.
I also appreciate her bravery and I adore her for that, taking the chance to actually, the initiative to write to the show and actually try and find me so she could address her feelings. She wanted to share them probably long ago, but I would never rub it in her face, I'd appreciate her for, she, basically I'm the man, but I'll appreciating her for being man enough to actually, approach me and yeah.
He's that guy. He
He
is that
is that
guy.
Did you? She was not sure about the ice cream thing and if it would work out because I mean obviously you don't know each other better in that way. She doesn't know if you like sweet stuff, like if she chose the right flavor. How did that turn out for you?
No, I like sweet stuff, just indeed,
like
because
her.
I told him I'm
I
giving
like
you.
sweet I like them like a cherry,
I told him I love sweet stuff. I'm sweet, I'm getting you something
No,
sweet.
the ice cream was nice. It just it was melting a bit. It's really hot today.
Like
but,
how she
yeah.
Hot
melted
like
your heart.
me.
My
Yes.
heart melted as soon as I saw her.
So many puns going on here. How long have you had the crush for?
Hey, well, he's saying he's no more working there, so maybe my timeline is off. But it's been a couple of months now. I tried to go back to the place to see because I even asked him when we first started chatting, are you still working there? Because I tried to go back and see him and he
Doing a
wasn't
shift.
he
I
wasn't
get you.
there. So he said he's actually working somewhere else now. I also did ask him, is he still around a lot of females and so just to know what I'm dealing with. And yeah, I had to write to the show because I needed to I mean, you can see everything he's just saying.
No, most definitely. I don't want to lie or anything, but Neo, I actually, back in the days, I had my time enough, well over. You don't hate the player, hate the game.
I
But,
think that's what makes you beautiful now.
yeah, I guess the older you get, the wiser you get. As you grow, you mature, and you realize that there's nothing out there for you to just be weighing your options. You got to find this one person and build a future with a better tomorrow. But I actually
saying everything I was,
You guys are like the perfect match, and it's crazy sitting here listening to you because it's like you are reiterating everything she said, but you just did not have any knowledge at the time that it's the same values and that you guys
What I'm
share,
looking
same
for.
ethos and what she's looking for. So listening to you retell that story and you were not there in the beginning is crazy for me. It feels like deja vu. Guys, congratulations on your newly found bright looking yellow love.
Thank
Bright like a
you.
diamond.
It's not perfect
Thank
yet
you.
because we
Nothing
got
is
a
ever
lot to learn,
perfect.
but
Nothing is ever perfect.
I'm willing to try. I'm willing to go through whatever to make this work because
No, we
I
will.
needed to look for you.
We will.
There's no way I'm
definitely.
not putting in the efforts. Yes.
Okay,
So, yeah.
thank you, Carlo, for
You're
first of all
welcome.
just agreeing and availing yourself because you could have
Yes.
said you don't even want to see this person. You could have said you don't even want to be part of the date,
Yes.
but out of your busy schedule and you could have been doing your hobbies. You could be surfing right now.
Surfing, the
Yes,
weather,
he's
look
taking
at
me
it, it's
surfing, by the
wonderful.
way.
It's a nice
Have
sunny
we
you, have
day.
you ever been?
No,
No, but
he's gonna teach me how to ride those waves, and yeah,
Yes,
we're gonna
I
have
told
fun.
her.
Teaching you how to ride anything else besides the waves.
We're gonna ride lots of different things.
Lots
So
of things.
we're gonna learn a lot about each other. We're gonna even ride bikes, ride surfing boards,
Teach a little bit
ride
of skating as well.
zonke bonke bonke.
Okay, it's getting heated up in here. Congratulations, guys. I'm so proud. I'm so happy. I think proud is the wrong word, but I'm so happy that you guys it worked out and you're not even sure how it's going to go. I think you are a great couple. You make a great couple. You look compatible, and hopefully your personalities also will not be clashing.
Don't
anytime
clash,
in the
yo.
future.
Thank you. No, definitely.
We need to have that conversation because
when we
we,
get to
as
that
I said,
stage,
we
you know.
opposites, and I was
Opposites
just
attract.
trying. Yeah, so
And speaking of conversations, I need to have conversations with both of you on the side one-on-ones. So Ungapsa and Dao is still tuned in to I Have a Crush on You Season 2 right here on Select Africa TV. And as you can see, we have selected our couple for this week. Hi.
my date was so different. It was nerve-wracking, but I tried to play myself really cool. But honestly, guys, I'm shaking a little. I mean, it's not often that a girl asks a guy out, so I was really shooting my shots. I think I heard everything I wanted to hear. I heard so many beautiful things, everything I assumed about him. I'm so glad that I wrote to the show. How would I have found my Mr. Right? And I hope things go very well. Yeah.
So my date was exciting. You know, I really enjoyed the little time that we spent together, getting to know each other a little bit. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to a new chapter, as I've said, with her. Yeah, so just taking things slowly, one step at a time.
The direction that I am now expecting from this, I would say it's a relationship because we are willing to try. I think it's going to go in a good direction. He is exactly as I thought he was. He's mature. He is down to earth. He respects women. He's the package, guys. He's the package.
Hopefully it actually goes in the right direction, you know. So yeah, just looking forward to nothing but fun and good times. And yeah, hopefully we actually grow one another and prosper and do a lot more where I am now. I would really see myself higher in the next few years, especially even few months being with Neil.
At the moment, am I trying to date long term? I'm definitely looking for something stable. I'm tired of just, being out there and hoping for the best. I'm looking to go in a very steady direction. I'm hoping you will accept my child in a good way. And I really see a future that we can work and build together towards something. So
I'd like to say welcome, and I hope you're ready for this. You know, this is an adventure. As I said, I'm very adventurous, and yeah, just looking forward to somebody treating you well, respecting your views as a woman, and cherishing you. Don't worry. So that's something that you will be getting.
Alrighty, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, manene namanenekazi. Igama nami nguSine ngwakanene, but of course, if we VIP yasemhlabeni, then uzongibiza ngo-Antama 2000. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of this amazing episode of I Have a Crush on You, Season 2, right here on Select Africa TV. So please follow us on social media and make sure you are subscribed to this awesome channel for amazing weekly content coming right straight to you from where you are. Best wenza sure ukuthi also turn on your notifications so that every time we post, it's a celebration and we can link up right there on air. Right there on air. Episode namhlanje ke ngikhombisile ukuthi lento uBabes Oduma benomampintsha abekhuluma ngayo kwi reality show yabo ayayingekho far-fetched. Sabahleka mabethi bafuna i-Indian love. Uyibonile ke Indian love ukuthi uthando lwamandiya kuba into kanjani, even though kungawona amandiya, but uyangifila man ukuthi kuba into kanjani. I'm so happy that it went well between Neo and Carlo, who are wearing yellow. You see, so everything is a match. I hope their relationship goes upwards and onwards from here. But ungavuma ukuthi ubuke ezinye ingane ulibuthi no yayinhle into eyingane sabawela uhleli lapha esofeni from the sidelines. Nabebhala write to us on the email address down below so that we can hook you up with iphakade lakho. Uzothola ukuthi likhona iphakade lakho lisathithiza nje and ngakawutholani, but mungasekuthi uyasibhalela la kwi-Select Africa TV so kwazi 600 zenali. We do not just advocate for abantu abafuna ukuthandana kuphela, but if you also like to shoot your friendship shots khona umuntu afuna ubungane wakhe, or maybe ufuna ukuphuma kwi-friend zone already usumngane nalo muntu and usufuna nitshole, or maybe you'd like to work with them and propose a working relationship but uyasaba wazi uzomngena kanjani, uyanganga wazi uzomapproacha kanjani, we are here for you. So just write to us on the email, you can see it down below, and we will be at your service. But for now, let us be at the service of our amazing couple. I got to stand now namhlanje on screen from myself and the couple and the team at Select Africa TV. Thank you so much for selecting us right here on Select Africa TV. Bye. Tune in again next week, Tuesday, same time. Ngifuna ukuthi same place, just for the vibes, even though it won't be the same place. But bye.
I have a crush on you.